everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Points live stream. Day 1 recap, Day 2 live coverage of the NFL Draft. I have Tom Brolley, Graham Barfield, and Dom Centorino with us. Good to be with everybody. My name is Joe Dolan. Guys, it was wild. It's good to see we've got some people who were in the chat last night joining us again. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be with you for about 2 hours, two and a half hours. So we're going to be having a great time just kind of talking through everything, recapping what happened last night, just saying hello to everybody. Dom, good to be with you here. Welcome to the Fantasy Points live stream. Guys, in case you were wondering, Dom's a Vikings fan.
I look like a ball from the background.
Dom, you were sick of it last night, though. You were not happy with what they did.
For as long as I can remember, like watching the draft and understanding what's going on, I don't think I've ever been as upset as I was yesterday. I'm not going to lie.
You just didn't like the trade with the Lions?
More of the trade, yeah. Lewis Cine gets kind of thrown under the bus because I think he's put in a bad spot with the way the trade went down, but they just didn't get compensated appropriately. That was actually really bad.
Especially in division. Not great.
Exactly.
That's what makes it worse is because it was the Lions. I mean,
who did
you get fleeced by your own divisional partner. You think you'd ask for a little bit more from
so
one of your
my main thing was I bet early in the week 12-1 that their first selection would be a receiver, which I thought was legit. So they could have sat down and taken Jamison Williams. I would have been fine with that. When they traded back, my understanding was that they weren't going to take a safety. They got Cam Bynum, who they took in the middle rounds last year, who they like to play next to Harrison Smith. So I was like, okay, they traded back. They're probably going to grab Elam or Booth, sit back, grab a corner, because like trading back from 12 with Kyle Hamilton on the board, like I didn't think safety was where they were going. So seeing them trade back, only really pick up a third. I mean, they dropped 19, 20 spots and they moved up 12 in the second just to pick up a third rounder. Then to go ahead and draft a safety at 32 anyways, like I'll be interested to see what they do at 34 because.
Well, that's going to be really interesting, Dom, because you're right. First and foremost, I know for a fact that they like KJ Osborne, but they probably don't view him as like the successor to Adam Thielen. Like,
no.
Sounds like they might collect some more picks here at 34. That was the betting favorite was for Malik Willis to go there, and I just don't see them taking Malik Willis.
So to be honest, I think I would have to be a little bit excited. Kirk's got 2 years left, whatever. But I'd be upset because if you're taking Willis or have any intention to, you take him at 32.
Yeah, because you get the
fifth-year option for him.
Yep.
Exactly. And I mean, first-time GM, first-time head coach, it'd be a bad look for them to take Malik at 34 just based off of.
That's a really good point, man, because Adolfo-Mensah is well regarded.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think if he's going to take a quarterback, I know he's a first-time general manager, but that's just basics right there, right?
Oh yeah. You see everyone trade up like Lamar Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater, all these teams come back into the back of the first, so they get that first year or fifth year option, especially when you got a guy like Kirk Cousins, who is probably going to be the starter for the next at least 2 years, you would assume. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. If they take Malik, I think it's just them being unprepared. That's all it comes down to.
Well, here's what's interesting, Dom, because you were okay with them taking a receiver. Now, obviously, your bet's dead, but it's still a need for them. This is from Mike Giardi of NFL Network. Wide receivers are going to fly off the shelves again, according to a pair of personnel guys. So if you want one and you're on the back end of the second round, time to make a trade. Otherwise, that tier of Sky Moore, Pickens, Jalen Tolbert, Christian Watson, John Mechie, these guys are going to be gone. And frankly, I'll be honest. I would be surprised if the Buccaneers took one at 33. I don't think that's happening. Minnesota at 34. That's the first spot I think we could see a receiver go. And then it could be, backwards down the number line. Tennessee still needs a wide receiver, even though, the Giants, Kadarius Toney, who knows? Texans could take anybody. The Jets won't take a receiver, but Chicago could. We're going to see some skill guys go early here. And now I want to lean that into Graham, and Tom, some of the bets that you guys have made.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope they don't go flying off the board. I have a couple bets that I added today that specifically George Pickens and Mechie to slide a little bit past their draft positions. Mechie was at 56.5. I know, Graham, you got 38.5 or 36.5 with Pickens earlier in the week. He's done it was 44.5, 43.5, depending on where you looked. I think it's been on the rise here. So that report would kind of go against that. But I do think we're going to see Sky Moore and Christian Watson go off the board.
Sky Moore was my pick for the first one to go off the board. I actually thought
Watson, he was the second favorite. He was plus 170. I thought that was a little bit of value there.
Yeah.
Didn't end up taking it.
Graham, I'm tailing you on Trey McBride.
Yeah. Dude, he's an awesome player, but there's not a fit for him to go inside. I think I got it at 46.5. I've seen some 47.5s out there. There's just not a fit for him, man.
Colts potentially.
The Colts still need
I'm not just looking inside 46 here.
Yeah.
I mean, Graham's right. There's not a whole lot. 42 would be the one that would worry me a little bit.
Yeah.
The Colts, especially if Watson and Moore go off the board pretty quick.
Yeah, 42 and maybe the Jets. Like if they just go like full effort, let's just get Zach Wilson.
They're going to run 3 tight ends.
They just found 2 guys though. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, so the Colts that's probably the one. And of course,
Giants would be interesting too, but I don't think that's part of it.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did, but I don't see it with the Giants.
I don't see that either for them.
I'm following you on that. I have this is off the board, but I have a sizable, really big bet on Matt Corral over 33.5.
Yeah.
Barring somebody trading up to draft him with this pick, which ain't happening. I'm going to cash that one. So, Graham, I also followed you on Cardinals to take a corner with their pick.
I have no clue what FanDuel is thinking about that one.
I got it at 6-1.
What?
I got it at 6-1 on Bovada. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean, that's their biggest need is corner still.
Yeah.
I haven't looked. I got it early this morning. I don't know if it's moved, but I mean, there's a bunch of corners out there too. I mean, they could do a number of things. There's solid corner depth.
Let's talk about your favorite teams, what they did in the first round. Graham, I don't think you really have a favorite team. You kind of pull for the Jags.
You just look at the hat, Joe.
Distance yourself from the Jags years ago.
Yeah, no, I did.
I mean, that's a good idea to distance yourself from Balky and those guys.
You know what it was? If you ever have like a family member you love them still, like unconditionally, but you have to like emotionally detach. That's kind of what it was with the Jags.
That's basically me with the Pirates right now. I don't associate with them at all anymore.
Jesus.
So,
Tom, they do have a very good farm system.
I don't give a shit. Good for them.
Brian Hayes is really good. But,
I see they're doing pretty decent so far, but I haven't actually watched any games.
They lost to the Cubs by 3 touchdowns like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I did see that. That was going off on a little. I saw they won the series 3-1, and they got outscored by 17 runs in the series.
It's like the first time in baseball.
Incredible.
All right. Yeah, sorry, not to take it off a train here.
Graham, you haven't talked about the Jags, which they had for a team that had the number 1 overall pick and traded back into the first round. What a boring draft for them.
Yeah, I get it though. I mean, Raven Walker and Josh Allen is going to be nasty on the edge. Such a sick pairing. And Balky went after traits, kind of what we've been hearing and expecting. And then Devin Lloyd fell. Quay Walker went first. We didn't get another linebacker. I mean, just building up the defense again. I mean, that defense was so good back in 16-17, and they need pieces, and they just spent all that money on offense, so it makes sense for them to double dip at defense.
Yeah, Tom, we got some Steelers fans watching. I know.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
What about Kenny Pickett?
Not super pumped. Pickett. I like Pickett. He's fine. It's just. It's not how I would approach team building or, even how, we do fantasy. Like, I don't know. What's the best we're going to get with, Kenny Pickett at quarterback? A couple of playoff appearances. There's just a ceiling with Kenny Pickett. So I would have rather, if they're going to go the quarterback route, I would rather Malik Willis that you try to see if you can develop him. And, he has that, top 5, top 10 potential. I think Pickett's going to be a fine quarterback, probably, 10, 15-year pro and, starting a lot of games, but I just don't know the eventual upside with him. So, I don't totally hate it. They need a quarterback. They need something there, but it's tough to get too excited about right now. It was not a fun night for us Steelers fans.
Yeah.
Do you think the intention was to sit down and get Pickett, or because say that's their guy? I don't know if they would have really moved up for him. I mean, I didn't expect the draft to go that way, but
I kind of think he was their guy. Last year they did a very poor job hiding their intentions with Najee Harris. It almost seemed like they went out of their way to make it seem like Malik Willis was their guy. Just putting that smokescreen out there this year. I thought that was the direction they were going to go, just because they have been terrible at hiding what they want to do. So.
Yeah.
The Pickett stuff was, I think, at least a bit of a mild surprise that it was him instead of Willis.
Yeah. Tom, did you read anything today from Steelers beats on what the story was, or I guess they were just all in on Pickett?
Yeah, I actually didn't really. I was doing a lot of the market reporting and then jumping in. I didn't really write about the Steelers there, so I haven't really got the chance to sit down and read it too much. But it kind of sounded like they were in on Pickett the entire time, and just from the few things that I read this morning.
Yeah.
Well,
now we get to Joe. Now you can gloat about your Eagles, baby.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm nursing a hangover.
I would be hanging. I would have a hangover after that.
Nothing that this won't fix here a little bit.
I was feeling rough this morning too, Joe. I went out for a long walk though. I got rid of it.
I did a lift today, and oh my god, I got lightheaded.
Yeah, dude, lifting when you're hungover is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, but anyway, I look. The thing about Roseman, as frustrating as he has been at times, the exciting thing about him is the Eagles. They've literally never been boring in my lifetime. Sure. And that and I mean, obviously Roseman learned from Joe Banner, and even when they're shitty, they are so explosively shitty. It's just it's stunning. Like the Dream Team year when they went 4-12, I think they were 8-8, and then they went 4-12 in Andy's last year. Look, Howie was going out of his way. It's the fact that they wanted a wide receiver wasn't a secret. The funniest part about what they did though,
I like it. They just said, "Screw it, we're not going to try to develop him anymore and draft him. We're just going to get one that's proven."
It kind of reminds me of what the Bengals just did with their offensive line. They're like, we know we suck at developing offensive linemen. Let's just go spend a shit ton of money on them. And the Eagles kind of just did the same thing. I mean, Devonta Smith was
guys. Yeah.
I mean, Devontae. I mean, the thing about when they drafted Devonta Smith was I knew there were some people who thought he might be too small, but the last thing he was ever going to be was a bust. Okay, maybe he's a 55 for 750 guy, which obviously I think he's more than that, but he wasn't going to be a bust. But here's the thing: the Titans drafted a guy compared to AJ Brown. The Eagles just said, "All right, well, this guy's already AJ Brown. There's no projection there. That's AJ Brown. My comparison for AJ Brown is AJ Brown. I don't need to compare Treylon Burks to AJ, And I think, but it was no secret. But the funny part is, if you lay out all the possibilities at the start of this offseason, trade a first for Devontae Adams, trade a bunch of second, third, day one or day two picks, or day 2, day 3 picks for Tyreek Hill. You trade or you sign Allen Robinson. All that, you lay all that out in front of the Philadelphia Eagles fans, and then you add in there, or you trade a first and a third for AJ Brown. I think 95% of fans would have said, let's trade a first and a third for AJ Brown. He's young. The compensation is good. They might have ended up from
their picks to do it too, Joe.
Right. From their perspective, a team who's probably not going to compete for a Super Bowl this year, but has obvious designs of doing so in the next couple of years. Getting AJ Brown and signing him is probably the best outcome they could have had. And if not for Calvin Ridley's bookie, this wouldn't have happened. So sometimes, you just get lucky with the way things shake out. And, and Jordan Davis, I think I mean, I think there's questions about him, but he's such an Eagles pick. he's a defensive lineman. They obviously love defensive linemen. And he's got all the traits. Now, do they develop them? I actually would have been a little happier, and this could come back to bite me. I would have been a little happier if they took Kyle Hamilton. But Davis is just an Eagles pick to a T. I mean, for better or worse, I mean, he's big, he's defensive lineman, he's got traits, and that's what they do. So, and they still have a second and a third round pick, which is amazing. They have 2 picks today,
Well,
I saw Ben flashed up a question on our thing here, Joe. And Jovo was asking, do you think A.J. Brown was the plan all along?
No.
Did it materialize during the draft, or was this in the works for a while?
I think it materialized in the last couple of days. I don't think. Yeah. I think. The thing about Howie is this: the people are like, "Oh, he's loading up on first round picks next year, so he can draft a quarterback." Okay, maybe. But Howie is also loading up on picks next year the way he loaded up on picks this year for the unexpected. But nobody, you tell me in October, AJ Brown's an Eagle next year, you're like, no fucking way. sorry for the but no, why would the Titans trade that guy?
Yeah.
But
flipping it to their side, Joe.
If that, Balky gives a massive contract to Christian Kirk, and then it's a freaking madhouse here in this, the last 2 months.
Yeah, flipping it to the Titans side, I mean, Vrabel had a quote because I think we saw some rumors that A.J. Brown was getting floated maybe a couple days ago, and Vrabel was like, yeah, he's not going to be traded as long as I'm the coach. I mean, he was visibly pissed off last night. If you saw some of the war room footage.
Oh, my God, his baby, they were grilling him about it. He did not want to be there. That was the last place on earth he wanted to be.
Do you think the contract extension was wild? Because I didn't. For a guy his age?
No. What, Joe, I sent you a tweet
based on the current market, no. Yeah. But, if you would have told me 2 months ago, $25 million, it's probably a bit much, but that's the way, that's the way it's going. It's going to be, all these guys, high-end players are going to be getting 25 to 30 million now.
Well, Tom, I mean, I sent Joe this tweet this morning, but Tyreek Hill just got $30 million a year, and he's 5 years older than AJ Brown.
Yep. I mean,
is Tyreek Hill a better player than AJ Brown? Absolutely, but I mean, you're talking about a dominant player.
But will he be in 3 or 4 years?
AJ Brown is such a better fit for the. And honestly, I would think AJ Brown would probably be a better fit for maybe 15 to 20 teams in the NFL than Tyreek Hill, based on a roster building standpoint. Obviously, Miami, I mean,
AJ Brown's going to score a 65-yard grown-ass man touchdown in week 1, and Eagles fans are immediately going to fall in love with him.
Well, here's the thing, though, and I had to put this out here because, I mean, any reasonable person in the fantasy industry is going to upgrade Jalen Hurts based on this trade. Duh. I mean, when you look at his top 3 weapons, Brown, Smith, and Goddard, that's a really strong trio. He has a great offensive line. He's got a more than competent run game, which, of course, he is part of. Anybody in the fantasy industry is going to upgrade Jalen Hurts, but I had to throw it out there. They're going to give him every opportunity, but this significantly shortens his leash as well. Because if he's not putting points on the board in the way the Eagles, points are points, but the Eagles believe the best way to win in the NFL is to throw the football. And their offense last year, they probably believe was a little bit of smoke and mirrors. And certainly it became less effective after Hurts got hurt. But there is a chance here that if Jalen Hurts isn't putting points on the board the way they think they should be scoring them, they're going to go to Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Because there is a chance that happens. But Jalen Hurts is obviously going to be the starting quarterback. He's good friends with A.J. Brown. There is the video of them FaceTiming. So, but I had to throw it out there. And that's why, am I in on Jalen Hurts for fantasy? Of course I am. I mean, why wouldn't I be? I'd be stupid if not to. But if I'm taking Jalen Hurts in best ball, I think I want a good backup too. Because I think there is a non-zero chance of guys getting drafted in. I mean, how many guys who are going to be drafted in the top 6 at the quarterback position have a legitimate shot to get benched? There's one, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I don't know, Joe. I mean, you guys know how much I've liked Hurts and how much I've been a fanboy for him. But to me, that's a vote of confidence trend for A.J. Brown. Let's just see. Let's build around this guy. Let's give give him one of the top 3 receivers in the league after the catch. Pair him up with Devontae Smith. We got Goddard. Offensive line's good. Let's just see how deep he can run this. And then, like you mentioned, they still have all those extra picks next year. So if he does stink, you got the opportunity to maybe move up and go get one of these really good quarterbacks in the 23 draft.
Or does Lamar Jackson come available?
Sure.
The Ravens just pissed him off. Does Kyler Murray become available? They've seemed to have repaired that relationship a little bit, trading for his buddy, Hollywood Brown. But, that's what Howie's looking for, actionability in the event that something unexpected happens. But I'm also looking at it from the fact, and the Eagles were definitely in on Russell Wilson. There were rumors that they had looked into Deshaun Watson, and neither of those acquisitions got off the ground for one reason or the other. Well, Wilson chose not to come to Philly. Wilson was like, I have a no-trade clause. You're trading me to Denver, like where all these receivers are. Well, now you've also made yourself a more attractive destination for a quarterback with these 2 young receivers, a tight end you just extended, great offensive line. I mean, let's be frank, guys. I mean, you stick Matthew Stafford in a hot air balloon and you drop him in Lincoln Financial Field. Tell me the Eagles aren't going to be one of the 3 or 4 best offenses in the NFL. And I'm not even saying like Mahomes, well, duh, but Stafford, who's obviously extremely good, but not on that level. I mean, that they've created that foundation now for that team. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here in the draft. If for the first time in my life, like maybe since Terrell Owens, I'm like looking at this draft and I'm like, yeah, they don't really need a wide receiver. They don't. I might have felt like that for a little bit when they had Macklin and Deshaun Jackson for those few fleeting moments. But like they didn't share the field all that much because Macklin got hurt and then Chip cut Deshaun. And no, for the first time in my adult life, I'm just sitting here saying like the tweet by Nate Giardi, there's going to be a wide receiver run. The Eagles have got to be looking at that saying, hell yeah, bring it on. Drop some of those defensive linemen and defensive backs down the draft board because we'll take them if everybody else is drafting offensive linemen. So wide receiver. So it was a good day for the Eagles, and that's even if you have mixed opinions on Jordan Davis, and many do. But I mean, it was a good day overall.
If teams do start trading up, I don't see why the Vikings would make a selection on a corner unless they really want a guy there. I mean, I still think that's a trade up spot. Like we said, the Bears, I'd be shocked if they didn't use this pick for a receiver.
Yeah, no doubt. Like the Bears, I mean, this side of Atlanta, and now, I mean, I know how polarizing Drake London is, but Drake London and Kyle Pitts as a 1-2 is better than what the Bears are throwing out there with Justin Fields. I totally agree with you, Dom. Like the Equanimous St. Brown, Byron Pringle, and Darnell Mooney are projected to be their top 3 receivers. Cole Kmet, solid, but I mean, they have more depth than the Falcons have, but it's all depth. There's nothing on the surface there.
Nope.
The Lions might have the second best wide receiver core now in the NFC North. The Packers doing nothing last night, and I
was thinking about this morning. How much would Aaron Rodgers give to have the Lions' weapons right now? Like, how crazy is that to say?
I couldn't even imagine.
Good on the Lions. The Lions are kind of loaded now. It's a shame they have Jared Goff at quarterback, or I'd be drafting a lot of those guys a lot higher. But all of a sudden it's like, wow, Jameson Williams give you speed. You got Amon-Ra and Hawkinson in the middle of the field. And you got DeAndre Swift catching passes out of the backfield. Like
Shark.
Smoke Show. By the way, Smoke Show, I don't hate Darnell Mooney. I'm just saying he's a certain type of receiver.
Yeah, he is not a 1. He's a good 2.
He's a high-end wide receiver, too, that can stretch the field. And
you know what he is? He's Chris Olave.
He's T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, I guess, had a stretch where he was a wide receiver 1 for. He's probably better suited to be a secondary receiver.
Well, which is by the way why I actually thought Chris Olave landed in a good spot, because I think he's better suited for that too, right?
Well, if Michael Thomas even plays.
They needed juice so bad, like so bad.
I mean, the Saints traded up for Chris Olave, and the Eagles traded the 18th pick for AJ Brown. I mean, like, sign me up.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a weird trade.
The Saints couldn't. They can't take on that kind of a salary, though.
No,
the
but
way their salary cap is.
Anyway,
They have to get these guys on rookie deals. Although they trade away all their picks anyway.
Dom, you think wide receivers possibility for the Vikings? I mean, everybody on planet Earth was projecting Derek Stingley, obviously. Not
until his pro day. It's like it was a legit possibility, and it was, could they move up into the, say, top 10 or top 8 to get him, and then come 2 days before the draft, just not possible.
Yep, he's the third pick. And then everybody was mocking Trent McDuffie, who actually fell a little bit further. I think probably because of those size concerns. Andrew Booth from Clemson's there. Like, so you think receiver or corner?
I think it's Booth. I mean, it looks like he's the favorite right now. I wouldn't have been shocked if they used the 32nd to take Booth. I like McCreary from Auburn a lot. Yeah. So if he's their guy, I know they had a couple top 30 visits on guys like Marcus Jones from Houston. So maybe they do want to move back and add something, because they still don't have a 4th round pick. Even after trading back 20 spots, they still don't have a 4th.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
They picked up an extra
third.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Top of the third. That's valuable, but
yeah, I mean, that's basically a 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to find out here, but I got to imagine if the Bucs stick at 33, the Vikings are going to get a ton of calls about 34.
I hope so. I really don't want to make a pick there.
What do we think for the Bucs here? Defensive tackle?
I do.
Yeah. I have a 24-1 long shot on Travis Jones to be the pick here.
From UConn.
I think the guy from Houston.
Hall's been the name. Yeah.
Logan Hall. Yeah, that was a guy. Cosell. I should have Cosell scouting reports up for this. As a matter of fact, I actually got some today. I haven't even had an opportunity to put in the prospect guide.
Cosell, does he sleep? He's just
No, he sent some today.
He's probably grinding tape during the draft. He's just like, he gets
he doesn't his family like
unbelievable. By the way, Anjovo, Booth is falling. There are some medicals with him.
Just saw that.
Yeah, there's some medicals.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're like, malignant, but they're, sometimes that'll knock a guy out of the first round.
Hey, Graham, Travis Jones's odds are locked on FanDuel right now to be the 33rd.
So. Let's go.
Everything else is open. I don't know if it's my app or what, but
Logan Hall is a guy Cosell really liked. Strong DL prospect, ability to line up and play inside and outside. Teams will see Hall transitioning most effectively as a 3 technique and a 4-eye, obviously, which is a pass rushing spot for a defensive tackle. Desirable combination of length and power and athletic movement. Hall is one of the best DT prospects in this draft class. I mean, I think that is beyond a defense. Quite frankly, I like him more than Devontae Wyatt. And now Devontae Wyatt played at Georgia, and Logan Hall played. But I mean, I think that would be such a freaking Buccaneers in the Brady era pick. Just like, oh yeah, and then this guy's a good player. Oh god, most boringest pick I could ever make, and then
Sue's he's kind of just hanging out there. Don't know if he's coming back, and I think they like to get a younger body in there anyway with Vita Vea. He's been around for a few years now, so replenish that depth on that defensive line. That seemed to be the spot. I guess offensive line is potentially in play here as well, but that offensive line, that's another spot that's been picked over a little bit there.
By the way, if you haven't yet ordered the prospect guide at fantasypoints.com, Greg Cosell's gotten 2. He watches all these guys, and he doesn't start until January, by the way. And he's watched 200 guys. Cosell 22, the code gets you an extra 10% off the prospect guide. We have a mock draft in there that's now irrelevant, but everything else is exceptionally useful. We're gonna update our rookie rankings, obviously. Wes Huber has Devy rankings in there. We have Devy profiles from Wes Huber in there, and obviously the cream of the crop is the Cosell rookie profiles, which by the way, I'm going to be getting, including after the draft, once he sees where some of these guys get drafted and being like, I should watch that guy because he's a one man.
Watch Cole Strange this weekend.
Oh my god!
UT Chattanooga.
Yeah. Oh, By the way, did you see McVay laughing with like his eyes wide
Oh,
open?
that
Like,
was
ah!
those guys
Dude,
were definitely having a few beers last night.
That was
They were drunk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kuiper was housed by the end of that stream too. That by the way, that was the most Bill Belichick shit of all time. Trade back, and then you take
A
an
third round,
offensive line that no
Ben-
one's heard of before.
Ben put up the graphic.
Yeah.
He's got the face mask with the bar down the middle.
I saw that.
Did you
I
see
mean, no wonder he
That's
rose so high. I mean, that's an automatic bump up.
So should running backs bring back the Thurman Thomas face mask, by the way?
No,
Everybody knows what there is zero drip to the Thurman Thomas face mask.
Dude, no.
whatsoever.
Running backs need to bring back the neck roll. How sick would AJ Dillon look with a neck roll?
Oh
That
my
dude would be beasting.
He would fit that more than
Cowboy
anyone.
collar, as we used to call
God.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody on your high school team who wore one of those, Tom?
him. Yeah, we called them unflattering names behind their backs.
Well,
You
hey,
didn't
Dom,
wear the
what's in
cowboy
the-
collars.
What's in the beverage there?
Modelo.
Oh,
I threw one of
wow.
these across my living room yesterday.
nice.
Actually, I pushed it off my
Cheers,
table.
boys.
No,
Looks like
cheers.
the second round is about to
I
start.
have a Highland Brewing Pilsner out of Asheville, North Carolina. Right here.
Ooh, you're
Right,
a craft
up the
beer guy?
road. Right up the road.
Wow.
You a craft beer guy, Joe?
Not really. No, because no, I'm going to tell you why. No, I mean I like craft beer, but everything's an IPA, and I don't like IPAs.
I'm 100% with you. There's like
I used to like them, and then yeah.
I like the hazy IPAs sometimes, like in the summer. That's pretty good, but yeah, I'm not an IPA guy too. I can't. You could drink one and you're like want to die after you drink it.
It's you know what that means. What's the drill tweet? It's the weekend. You know what that means. Time to drink precisely one beer and call 911.
One big ass beer.
Last night, quite frankly.
Might be after this beer.
Yeah, what do you got there, T-Bro?
Big glass. Oh, just Yingling. I gotta keep
Yuengling?
it tame here for this live stream, and then I'll get into
Yeah,
the heavier beers after the.
Oh, they've got some sort of ceremony going on stage up there now.
Oh, is that Chris Angel going there?
What the hell's this?
Yeah, what?
It is Chris Angel. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
I kind
think
of
it-
figured.
yeah. He does a Vegas show, I think.
They should do that with Balky.
What?
What is going on?
Or they should have done this before 7 p.m.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
hey, let's get
exactly.
That wouldn't hurt.
I hope he makes the
Look at
pick
this!
for the Buccaneers right now.
what the hell is he doing?
How is he not vomiting on himself? What the hell?
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm with you, John.
Balky.
This is exactly like last night when they had Ice Cube going on there and breaking the microphones at like.
Yeah,
I thought my
15
sound bar was going to give out.
yeah, like seriously.
God.
Anyway, Tom, let's talk what you hope the Steelers do today.
I hope they go boring. Let's go offensive, defensive line. I think that's probably the way they're going to go. They could be sneaky receiver here.
Well, I think,
But, if we have this run of receivers go, as we're kind of saying, maybe it doesn't happen. But I would think Mike Tomlin would love for Sky Moore to get there. But, he played his son played with Sky Moore at
no, they're at Western Michigan.
Shady Side Academy. Shady Side. Or whatever school they went to school at. They were teammates.
I'm going to use
there.
a scientific term here. Is kind of the prevailing belief in Pittsburgh that Claypool's kind of a shitbird?
Oh, no, he is. It's
Yeah.
not even prevailing. Oh, everybody remembers the Thursday night game when he's doing
Oh yeah.
with 30 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts.
Dude, that would
he
be
is
dumbest
the
thing.
ultimate space cadet, Joe.
Yeah.
Ultimate space cadet. And then he gets around Juju Smith-Schuster, who, learned him,
Rubbed off on him
learned
a
what
little
he
bit.
knows off of Antonio Brown. So it's just been like this, kind of a cycle here. I'm just
Yeah,
hoping
the,
Deontay
the-
Johnson stays normal.
The human centipede of Pittsburgh Steelers shitbird wide receivers. Just like it
I just pray Deontay stays normal.
It may have started with Mike Wallace.
Yeah, no,
Hot
it
take.
was.
It kind of did.
Great
It kind of did.
That is a
I
great-
think they
Antonio
offered-
Holmes he was out there.
The Steelers have like the best wide receiver model and they also have like the best diva wide receiver model. They have.
Well, I remember Antonio Brown was like this.
Oh no, he was a
clean,
mild-mannered, like yes
happened?
sir, no
He
sir.
had a
you know.
history though before he went to CMU.
Oh,
AB did.
yeah, you're
I know
a Michigan boy, aren't you?
Yeah. Antonio Brown, my senior year at Central, went up to a club and was wearing like a long fur coat.
Oh,
Dapping
you went to
everyone up.
Central?
Yeah, I went to Central.
Go Chips!
Yeah. Might see a couple fly off the board. Not
Whoa,
today.
Bernard Ryman.
Yeah.
There you go, Tom. Bernard Ryman from Central Michigan.
There we go.
Is it Ryman or
I
Raymond?
can take that.
I think it's Raymond. I really don't know, but he's 25 by week 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
which is, but yeah, and I think that's probably what's going to knock him down if he falls down boards, is because, okay, he needs to develop and he's already 25.
Right.
Yeah.
But end of the day, a left tackle who you can plug and play day 1, you get 8 years out of him max. Fine.
Who's the guard from Central? Cosell really liked him.
Luke.
Godicke.
Yes.
Godecki, Godicke, I don't know. I just but Cosell really liked him. He transitioned from tight end to right tackle, and only has 2 years. He's the nasty. Oh, Cosell loves the nasty demeanor. That'll get it. Except he hated it with Trevor Penning.
Can you see Cosell, like, whenever he's watching somebody get nasty, he sits up out of his chair and he's like, he gets like really into it. Oh yeah.
Godicke, he's gonna. He thinks he could be a guard if he cleans up pass pro. Cosell thinks he can also be a right tackle.
It's weird that like Central wasn't that good last year, and they have 2 tackles who are going to go in the top 3-4 rounds. Like,
yeah, just no skill guys.
No.
Yeah.
No skill guys. Well, that'll do it to you. God,
7-11,
and there's 4 minutes on the clock because of Chris Angel.
Yeah. By the way, Jim McElwain.
That's right. That's where McElwain is. That's right.
Yeah,
He's Central Michigan.
Oh my God, I have some buddies that
He's done a good job there. He was a disaster at Florida, though.
Oh my God, my buddies that went to Florida, they never want to hear Jim McElwain's name again. He can't step foot.
Oh man.
So stream last night. Let me ask a quick rule before I overstep my boundary. If you guys see a pick, you're just saying it, right? You're not waiting for the stream to develop.
Yeah, I won't.
Twitter
I
beats
won't.
it. So
Yeah.
I mean, if I see it on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, let's maybe for the first couple, because like this round will get rolling quick here soon, and then maybe we'll step.
Oh, sometimes once we get to day 3, sometimes they're like 3-4 picks behind on television.
Yeah.
It gets real bad on,
especially on.
It was moving so quick last night. They were having trouble keeping pace. That round flew. I remember last year. I think it got done about 12:30, 12:40.
Yep.
That was. I enjoyed the over at 11:30. I actually got to bed at a decent time last night.
Yeah, it was over at like 9:45 here. It was freaking great. I went out a little bit
at a decent time if you consider passing out on the couch.
Yeah.
Dude, too much celebrating.
Oh, Graham, I thought you were
Sixers
for a second.
I'm Sixers advancing there, Joe.
I got a Pacifico.
Yeah, what? Oh, I did not watch a dribble of the 76ers game.
I was following it. I was following Treblaw's Twitter feed last night. That's how I knew it was going well.
Trev's the best. But no, it was going well. They mopped him, Ben said. No, I learned this. I think it's from Cespedes BBQ on Twitter. They've come up with the new term. If you sweep a 4-game regular season baseball series, you mopped them. It's a mop. That's what the Phillies did to the Rockies. But Dom, you a baseball guy?
I played it, but watching it, even this is the first year I haven't done fantasy baseball in a while. No.
Well, me neither.
I can't watch it.
Oh, you gave it up though.
Gave it up.
No, I gave it up this year, and it's like it's great. All right, guys.
Too much work.
The pick is in. It is not a surprise.
Nah, super
it's
chalk.
Logan Hall, and that is
600 close day. Yeah,
that is a. That is a. When you want to talk about a Buccaneers draft pick,
yeah,
that is a Buccaneers first draft pick.
They were linked to him and Devontae Wyatt and all like the sharp mocks that I was looking
Yeah.
at in the first round, and they got him. I got a nice little bet here. I had a Bucks D lineman first pick at plus 270. I got that early this week, so at least that hit. Travis Jones doesn't, obviously, but
And I mean, like just like yesterday, the Ravens taking Linderbaum was like the most Ravensist draft pick that ever Ravens.
well,
After
there's no way
trading back a
Linderbaum,
bunch of times.
Yeah.
there's
Like,
no way Linderbaum is going in the first round unless a team like the Ravens or the Bengals move.
yeah, just like, and I mean that as a compliment. Like,
Yeah.
the
Great player.
Eagles.
Vikings traded. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay, all right.
Packers.
To the
Packers?
Packers. Uh-oh.
Receiver.
Guy.
Oh, here we go.
Jordan
guys.
Sky is
That's
small.
gotta be a receiver. You aren't
Wonder if
trading
they
up.
got they just got their second round pick in return. They're just
Probably.
giving out all these picks to the NFC North here tonight. You know, the
What-
last-
I'll go down.
Packers
They
put up
moved down to
for a corner
21,
here?
53rd overall.
Oh, that'd be hilarious if they don't even take a receiver.
Corner.
Oh, I'm hoping they don't take a receiver.
Oh man.
They
Yeah,
have
but-
to be taking a
Two
receiver.
in-division trades. Bull.
Yeah.
You got 53 and 59.
I actually have a loving relationship with in-division trades last year because the Eagles traded with the Cowboys to get past the Giants to get Devontae Smith. And sure, shit worked out for both the Eagles and the Cowboys because
Yeah.
the Eagles got Smith and the Cowboys got Parsons, and Dave Gettleman lost his job after doing a very good job at the irony of ironies. He did a very good job setting them up for success this year.
Yep. I know. I mean, Kayvon Thibodeau and Neal with their.
Oh boy, there we go, guys.
What is it?
The Green Bay Packers select
Christian Watson.
Christian Watson, wide
Wow.
receiver, North Dakota State. Okay, now listen to this. All right, I'm going to it. I'm probably going to tweet this out here.
Is this the MVS comp?
From Greg Cosell. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
6 runs.
Yep.
Christian Watson. As Watson, watching Watson, I instinctively thought of Marquez Valdez-Scantling coming out of South Florida in 2018.
Damn.
Oh boy, that's.
I guess the Packers saw it too.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
would actually get a text from Cosell. Put up your my evaluation of Watson.
He just
Just
texted.
texted you.
Yeah, he might because he loves when that stuff works out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
53 and 59. I mean, that's a.
I like that.
Yeah. That's better
And they
than.
got 66 top of the second, and then their own. They're gonna have a lot of picks. They're gonna have 4 picks here, and within like 10, 20 picks, I think come into the second, early third.
Let me see. I had that pulled up. Wait, got it. So Christian Watson, man, where? I mean, I think Drake London's like the consensus rookie wide receiver 1 now, but I mean, we go.
You got to push Watson.
Oh
up
my
there.
god, though! But like, here's the thing: Watson's going to have so much pressure on him because he's an FCS guy who's running past 10th graders.
Yeah, and he's never
And,
been
like-
really asked to be a volume receiver, and they don't throw it all in that. I was looking through his stats, like he was averaging like 3 catches a game, like
Yeah.
just low volume.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, that's just their offense, though. I mean, they just didn't throw it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's never, and he's coming from a small.
Yeah, that
he's
is
never been asked to do
fascinating.
this.
Oh man, I just think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
He seemed like a bit of a projection anyway in year 1, but now he gets thrown into this situation where he's probably got to play right away. And
MVS is a good player, by the way. Like, and
Really?
I think it said something. I'm really interested to see where his ADP shakes out after we see what the Chiefs do, because I think there's a lot of untapped potential with that kid.
Yeah.
And I'll end up with more of him than fucking Harden.
Well, look, I mean, we know how Rodgers vibes with his receivers. Like, it's very much like he if he loves you, he's going to throw you the ball. If he hates you, you're not playing. He always vouched for MVS. Like, and that's always stuck with me. Like, even through the mental errors, the drops, everything,
Precisely.
he always vouched for MVS.
One thing about that Christian Watson pick, I always kind of thought the Packers guy was George Pickens. I had heard all throughout the week that they had done the most work on him. So seeing them trade up in a spot where I thought Pickens would go early, I'm a little bit shocked to see them go. To be honest.
I think there's some off-field stuff going on with Pickens.
Yeah.
Oh, this is from Chad Graff. The Packers tried to trade into the first round to get Watson last night. They didn't want the Vikings didn't want the Packers to get the 5th-year option on him.
Because
they're like, oh, we'll give you a 34, but not 32.
Adolfo Mensa in his presser last night said that they had a late trade offer come in. And
But it was from the Packers for Christian Watson.
Yep. And they said, we're not going to trade to a division rival.
I think everybody thought. And now, when you said that, Dom, and Adolfo Mensa says that, the first thought is somebody's trying to trade up for like Desmond Ridder or Malik Willis.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the Packers for Christian Watson.
Bold.
Huh.
His father played for the Packers at some point too.
So, wait, Christian Watson's dad did?
Oh,
yeah, I think he was just a journeyman, like defensive. He spent a little time there apparently at some point.
Kyer Elam, the Bills' first-round pick last night. His father is Abram Elam. Abram Elam had a pick 6 against the Bills in his career, and was able to break away from Marshawn Lynch. His son just got drafted.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's 40 years old.
Jets are up.
The Jets are on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so the Titans didn't pick?
They took the cornerback McCreary.
Jets traded up. But didn't say with who.
So the Giants traded back.
35.
Who did the Titans pick?
Apparently,
Roger
McCreary.
McCreary, corner.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Cornerback. Yeah.
So did the Jets trade up to get past the So look, you're trading about to get past the Texans.
Oh, we're getting Brees Hall action here.
Oh,
wow.
Let's
yeah,
do it,
Texans
boys.
have been linked to him.
Oh my.
Let's do it. Come on.
Honestly,
I was like, yeah, I would take Brees in Houston just because he's going to get all the. But I'd rather he go to a better offense like the Jets, and let's do it here. Either way, we're probably going to get a good spot here for Brees, hopefully in the next 2 picks. But
36
and 146.
Getting past Houston, there was a ton of Brees Hall buzz for Houston.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I'm trying to think who else they've been kind of linked to, but they're one of those teams that has needs everywhere. But Brees has been kind of the main name associated with the Texans today.
No, and hey, you're gonna find out really freaking quick if Zach Wilson's good or not. By the way.
Oh yeah. I was texting you guys about that last night. I mean, they are loaded, dude. Loaded.
Large Jet fan, Tom. You know, large Jet fan.
And you sent the video last night. He's in the crowd.
He was in the crowd, and he said that this is an endorsement of Becton. The Jets have selected Brees Hall.
Wow. Damn.
Michael Carter owner's got to be.
Oh God.
Dude, Michael Carter's a Jag and has always been a Jag. I've never understood the Michael Carter love. This is awesome for fantasy. I mean,
I guess the only real question is he going to get 3 downs right away? Are they going to leave Carter to do some passing stuff, or? I mean, I think eventually he becomes 3 down back there, don't you think?
Wow. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love this spot. I mean, I don't think Michael Carter's a very good player.
He's fine.
He's a backup guy.
He's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And he got drafted in a position last year where he is a
he was a 4th-round pick.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, look, you've got this is a good spot for Brees Hall. Depending on the landing spot for Kenneth Walker, I mean, rookie RB1, rookie overall 1. I mean, I'm not.
I think I mean, where could Walker land that he would jump over Brees Hall at this point?
The Bills.
I mean,
Bills.
Bills would probably be about it. I think Singletary's not going to go away there. I mean,
no, but I mean, they think Singletary's a change-up, though. They think Singletary's a change-up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they never gave Singletary a full-time role until they found out Zach Moss is horrible. So.
Bills about it, but yeah, I guess they could potentially take him back half of the second round here. That could happen, but yeah, it's hard to see many scenarios where Walker's going to land somewhere where he's better.
If you were a Packers fan, would you be okay with this trade? Devontae Adams and a second-round pick for Quay Walker and Christian Watson.
That sucks.
On paper, no, but cap-wise,
Yeah, I mean cap-wise.
on paper, definitely not. I don't know.
Joe Douglas, man, he's you know what he's done? He's drafted good football players.
Good idea.
I mean, yeah,
Take good players.
I mean,
Good idea.
Savvy.
I tweeted this out. I mean, they have just wrecked the last 2 years. I mean, but say what you want about Zach Wilson, we'll find out if he's good or not. But I mean, Elijah Vera Tucker, Elijah Moore, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, and now Brees. Like, you're just, I mean, it's unbelievable.
This could go down as one of the best drafts in quite a while. I mean,
Probably
even if
will.
one of these guys miss, like that's 4 high-end guys at their respective position.
Yep. And the one that matters most is going to determine his fate, though.
The Texans take
Jalen
Jalen
Wilson,
Petre.
man.
They take Jalen Petre, the Baylor safety. But I know, man, I'm like Brees Hall, guys, 5th round pick. Like, honestly, I kind of like this. Now maybe like the fantasy community gets smarter every year, in my opinion, as I get dumber. But Brees Hall go into a place where there's this perceived young guy in Michael Carter. If that, and maybe they think the Jets stink. If that at all suppresses his draft value, I'm gonna have a ton of Brees Hall this year.
Yep.
Because, I mean, even if he went to the Texans, I think he's probably a 3rd-round pick just based on volume alone. I'm not sure that's going to be the case here.
Yeah.
I guess I'm thinking he'll probably settle in as a 3rd-round pick.
Yeah, I think
That's
probably he will. Yeah.
He should at least like a high 3rd-round pick. I mean, it gets pretty thin there. I'm just thinking back to my best ball rankings. I'm like, he's going to be slotted in somewhere around Cam Akers, a little after him, like in that earlier round, somewhere in that range.
I was just looking at the ranks here. I haven't updated my ranks in 2 weeks, but
no, I'm going to wait till the end of the weekend. Jesus Christ.
Dobbins here in the middle of the third
he's
round.
ahead of Dobbins, I think, at this point.
Okay.
Well, at least Melvin didn't go there, but
Yeah.
I think they could be candidates. I mean, if they're sniffing around Melvin Gordon, they could be candidates. They got all these picks now. They're going to draft somebody here.
Yeah.
Who's this, the Ravens?
Yeah, I would think.
Honestly, you know what? That was funny. We talked about that on our prop show. I think the Ravens are like low key a spot where Kenneth Walker could go. If Baltimore's just like we know we need to
have all
run
those
the football.
picks.
Yeah.
Quentin says Michael Carter was never it. Dude was overhyped. Not sure if Graham agrees, but I just didn't ever see him being a 1st and 2nd down guy. I think he's fine. I mean, he was a 4th round pick. You know, I think he has a role in the NFL. You know, I think it's just opportunity is king, and now he doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Michael Carter coming out of college was
Falcons. Is this Malik?
They traded up.
The Falcons have traded up
37.
with the Texans.
I think it will be Malik.
Malik or Ritter, you would imagine.
I think the Seahawks are going to take a quarterback at one of their 2, and they got 40.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Wanna
Seahawks,
get ahead of them.
They probably want to get ahead of
Walker
them.
screaming all over them, by the way. Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
That would be hilarious.
Not what we need.
The Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, Kenneth Walker backfield.
Yeah. I mean, Walker will eventually take that job.
The Giants went back again. I didn't realize I forgot they were 38. Just loading up on the 5th rounders, the Giants. They got a lot of sleepers on their sheet.
I mean, when you come out of the 1st round with Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal, I guess you can trade.
You don't got to do much. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just get some depth.
I'd start turning them into like next year 4 and 5s.
I think that's probably exactly what they're thinking.
Okay, so the Jets took Brees, Houston takes Jalen Petre, and it's the Giants who trade back. Okay. The Falcons
Well, maybe you're right, Joe, about his I'm seeing Mike Clay, not an ideal landing spot for Brees Hall. What? Okay. Maybe there will be this perception out there that Michael Carter is going to be a bigger threat. I love
Yes,
this landing
I
spot.
will indeed.
Here's the thing, though. The Jets just told us exactly what they think about Michael Carter.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Carter's best trait is as a receiver. Brees Hall's best trait, you would argue, is as a receiver. So how the hell is Michael Carter going to get on the field? Like, Hall's a better runner than him. That's not even a question.
Yep.
But please keep thinking. I'm saying it. Please keep thinking Michael Carter's.
I know. Maybe it's going to be out. Maybe that's going to be the thought that's out there.
Falcons traded up to take Arnold Ebiketie.
Oh, really? Nice. We are.
There you go.
The Eagles.
Boy.
Wow.
Oh.
I followed you on that.
Oh, by the way, that kid was
Graham, I added that to my
monster for Penn State.
list there.
FanDuel has been having a really rough weekend here. They gave out an Ebiketie at 44.
Yeah. Oh, did Bovada pay out my massive Matt Corral bet yet? How long does that take to pay out? Will they wait till the end of the?
They usually like to put it in the account right away, so you go spend it again.
Yes.
They haven't paid it yet.
That's how most books.
Yeah.
That's how they mostly operate.
Yeah. Let me see. I put a big one in on that one. Maybe.
Yeah.
I am sick of living in Pennsylvania where I can't freaking gamble on goddamn draft. Oh. I might just move to New Jersey for like a month every year just so I can place bets. I mean, it's like free money out there.
It's brutal out here.
But I mean, I just got to go down to like Atlantic City for like an extended weekend and just hit all the props. And
Dude, you should have just went to Vegas.
No, Vegas, they don't.
You're right.
I don't think, they don't.
They can't because it's yeah.
Well, you can get a million.
They're like Pennsylvania. The event has to be determined on the field.
That's so stupid.
That's actually pretty smart. All these books are getting cleaned out. We're probably going to see a bunch more states that are like, you know what?
Yeah.
Speaking of Vegas, how clustered do you think it is down there? Like, I wonder how many people went, oh, I'm going to Vegas this weekend and didn't realize it was the draft. Say your average, it looks like a mess down there.
Dude, it's always a mess, but yeah. That's a great.
Ebiketie, by the way, is an awesome player. He's a great pick.
He had a real shot to go in the first. I think he was minus odds, minus 110, minus 120.
Well, this Dom is where if you see a team trading up into the first half of the second round, this is where guys they had graded as first round players, they trade up for them.
Yep.
So Ebiketie was clearly a first round player, and just like the Jets clearly had a first round grade on Brees Hall. Mm-hmm. Things like that. So
except the Falcons only picking in the top 10, you're clearly not taking him there. So give some capital away and go get the guy that you would have taken in the back end of the first round. Yeah.
How about Adolfo Mensa playing chess with the Packers, saying, "Yeah, we're not going to give you the extra." Year on Christian Watson.
I guess that's one positive.
See,
did I nail that?
Ben, have you ever?
No, I think I picked him for the Chiefs. What's that?
Ben's probably sleeping. Ben, that's his classmate. Ben's
yeah, Adolfo Mensa. Yeah, he's asleep.
Yeah, Ben's sleeping. He said his kid was up all night, so he's probably dozing off here.
No, Ben's been in the chat. No, he said. He said he graduated with his sister.
Yeah, he said the other night before one of our golf shows, Gracie was,
Bears taking a receiver here, guys?
God, they have to, don't they?
Board felt great for them. Sky Moore.
It did.
Pickens.
If it takes Sky Moore, they'll have the two midgets as receiver there, him and Darnell Mooney.
I know Pickens is falling, but I think Pickens would be an awesome fit.
Pickens would be ideal, but
I'm with you, Dom. Yeah.
It seems like nobody wants to touch him.
I think that's what Mooney needs to be able to maximize what he's able to do. A bigger bodied receiver. Like you guys said, you can't have Sky Moore and Mooney on the corners.
The Jets now have 2 Michael Carters and a Brees Hall and a Bryce Hall.
That's not good.
Oh shit!
The Bears just
they have a Zach Wilson and a Garrett Wilson, which was pretty annoying to write up because I had to keep writing out their goddamn full names in the.
Yep. Oh my god! So the Bears just took Kyler Gordon. Well, they've taken 10 more picks, so they've got a shot to the receiver there, Graham.
Yeah.
But Kyler Gordon was a guy who was getting consistent first round hype.
Yep.
Another first.
Kyler Gordon, by the way, sounds like one of the fake Madden draft names, where like it would just combine a random player's first name with a random player's last name.
Yeah, just like Alameda Smith.
Yeah. Oh man.
No receiver.
Yep.
Yeah.
They do pick at 48 too. There.
Yeah, I added that. Them to take offense was minus 125 on Fox Bet today.
Are you sick of it?
Yeah.
I had it even money.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Little bummer.
Offensive line needs, wide receiver needs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they need
when your roster's that bad,
they need everywhere.
You could certainly defend taking a corner. Like, there's no doubt.
No.
I mean,
I wonder if the Vikings move back because they know Booth's injury concerns that are coming out today and think they can get him. But what I just thought of is, say they draft Andrew Booth. Now it's like, hey, go guard Jamison Williams and Christian Watson, the two people that we just let our division rivals have 4 times. Like, that's a lot of pressure, regardless of what the corner is they take. Because I think they are taking a corner at one of those 2 picks.
Yeah, I mean.
And they're going to have a chance to start. Like, they'll have a legit chance to start.
Yeah. Well, based on what I read, Booth is a really good cover 2 guy, and Vikings ran a ton of zone last year, if I remember correctly. I can pull this up.
It'd be Denver, though, because they got a whole new staff.
What's that?
They got the Denver's defensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Drawing a blank, but.
Yeah. Yeah, Broncos are actually man heavy, so interesting.
Let's see here. So the Seahawks now have back-to-back picks. Nakobe Dean's still on the board, and they obviously traded Bobby Wagner.
I mean, is this the Malik Willis spot finally?
Oh my God! Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
See, they're another team. They're so
Are they
shitty.
committed to Drew Lock and Geno Smith? Jesus Christ!
If they pass quarterback altogether in these two, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that would be insane if one of these these quarterbacks get past here. Like, holy crap, they could be free falling.
I wonder.
Maybe.
Well, that being said, I mean, honestly, the board kind of fell perfectly for the Seahawks plan.
Oh, how about the Seahawks, by the way, making a first-round pick for the first time in like 100 years that wasn't absolute Looney Tune first-round pick?
It was a great pick. I thought
they just like, Charles Cross, that's a completely sensible pick. Like, they at least do something out there and like.
Yeah, didn't we nominate them on Wednesday night that they were the new crazy pickers with Gruden and Mayock on the Seahawks were.
I mean,
now?
I
thought for sure they were going to take Jordan Davis there.
By the way, my mom has chimed in. Do we pick tonight about the Eagles? And then Goodell is a dope ass. My mom has turned.
What did he do? Was he making some corny jokes or something?
No, she's not watching. I think she's just texting me.
She just slandering Goodell without even watching.
She's booing him from 4,000 miles away.
I can't blame her. I mean, it's never a wrong time to slander Goodell.
It was so funny last night watching. Goodell was trying to like pump up the crowd. He's like, "Let's go Vegas," and they were still booing him. And then they booed Derek Carr, which was curious.
Yeah, they bring out Ice-T to freaking make it a little easier for him, and still can't get applause.
Oh boy, let's see here.
Oh yeah, Corral. Yeah, all right.
I've cashed the Corral bet.
Yeah, I'm going through my bets right now.
Pay me my money. Yeah, Lovato obviously doesn't want me to spend more money because I cleaned him out on that one.
Now they won't deposit. Whenever you go to deposit, they'll just keep it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Freaking Lovato. I remember those days. Do you get paid back in Bitcoin, Joe? Or
no, they actually send checks. No, they do.
Oh,
wow!
The checks.
My buddy.
Did it come from like the bank in Canada or whatever? That's what they used to.
Like I needed to sign my. That's why I got. Even though I preferred like their lines and their like layout, I got off of sportsbook.ag just because I needed to sign my life away just to get paid by them.
Oh my God, they were. I remember the one time I went through so many hoops. I was like, never again. And then Pennsylvania made it legal, so that was the end of that.
My buddy, he has like a couple $1,000 on my bookie just from betting golf over the last couple years. These guys over at my bookie, they were only allowing you to take off $100 at a time, and only in Bitcoin. It's the dumbest shit ever. And he lives in Minnesota, and I think Minnesota's just they're about to pass legal gambling. Yeah, only in Bitcoin.
Yeah, but still, if you have a couple $1,000 on my, you want to get that.
Dude, he was like, it is going to take me like months to get all this money.
I hit a golf winner. I hit a golf winner back when Michigan wasn't legal, and just went through it. I couldn't get it out.
Oh yeah, that's
played through
on my bookie or
my bookie. I'm pretty sure it was my bookie. I hit a golf winner on, and it was no chance.
Yeah,
I like my wife says to me, "What do you do when you? What do you do with the money that you win?" I say, "I lose it." That's my play money. You know?
All the guys.
When we cleaned up at in Vegas at the craps table, we won a few $100 at the craps table, and then we donated it all back to Kayla. Like I think we cleared like $400 at the craps table. Then let's go play a few hands of blackjack, and I think I lost $800 playing blackjack.
Joe, we ended up making out all right on that trip, if I remember correctly, and you ended up leaving the check in the safe at the hotel. Oh my God! You on that flight home? Oh my God!
Wait, I didn't hear this bit. Joe, you left your check in the hotel.
In the hotel room.
I didn't hear this story. You left your phone.
I noticed.
Oh, I guess you went on a flight.
Before our flight took off, I called the hotel. I had no idea, no clue. I called we were taxiing, and I called the hotel. And then
Joe was a nervous wreck for the entire flight.
Oh,
and then they found it and sent it to me.
Dude.
Wow.
Holy crap. Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
This was a big check. Big check.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest check I've ever had in my hands at that point.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't just turn around or get off the plane.
Well, you did get word, Joe, before we took off, right? That they were going to look for it.
Yes. So at least I knew they were going to look for it. And they found it. And it wasn't the kind of check you can cancel.
Yeah. The good thing is, I'm sure Vegas has those situations.
Very good at oh shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they run into those situations quite a lot.
Yeah. As shitty as that is, Joe, I'm sure they've had plenty of people leave even bigger checks.
That's not even like that. That's this is chump change. Let's see. Did the Seahawks make a pick yet?
Nope, we're still waiting.
What are they doing?
Well, they're probably tilted. I bet you they wanted Ebiketie. I saw them linked to Ebiketie and Ritter. Those were the two that I saw.
I just saw a Sam Howell one. I don't buy that. But,
by the way, that's a Wes Huber. I think Sam Howell's 2020 tape's pretty legit. And he apparently he owned up to it. He's like, I kind of sucked this past year.
Yeah. Well, they lost all their guys too. I mean,
yeah, no Daz, no Michael Carter, no.
I wouldn't be floored if he ended up being.
Javante. They didn't have Javante.
Yeah, Javante. Yep.
And there was another receiver. Who the hell?
Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Here we go. I did not know you could do this, but because the Seahawks have back-to-back picks, they can go past the allotted time.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
It's not like they're going to beat themselves to the clock, so they're going to take the full 20 minutes here.
Probably.
I wonder if he's going to announce both names at the same time.
Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to grab a beer.
All right. Well, I might. I'm gonna when Graham gets back, I'm gonna go get a beer and take a leak.
Great pour by me. Look at that.
Oh my God!
Holy crap, Tom!
Just pour it straight into the middle.
I just poured it right in the middle.
That's shaving.
All right, pick one is not a quarterback.
Okay. Oh, boy, Mafe. An older pick, but he has traits.
Booyah, Mafe.
They're also probably using their first one as a non-quarterback, so they're paying him a touch less. Make it seem like that much
There you
more of
go.
a value.
Okay, Mafe has traits. That's a Seattle pick to me.
Yeah.
What, logical?
I mean, yeah, he's older. He's got traits.
2 logical picks in a row by the Seahawks. What? They got to go off the board here. They're taking Carson Strong or something. They got to screw everything up.
Who did the Seahawks take?
Boye Mafe.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
You know, the Minnesota edge rusher?
Yep. That's a Seahawks pick.
By the way, speaking of Minnesota, Cosell liked Falele, the right tackle, the absolute unit.
The monster.
The guy who makes Jordan Davis look like Devontae Smith.
He's truly the mountain.
Yeah, he
was
Greg,
like,
looked at him.
I feel like 2 months ago, he was like a top of the second round guy.
Yeah. He's gonna.
What was Greg's breakdown of him?
On Falele?
Yeah.
Let me find him. I think he thought he's an exceptional athlete for a man his size.
I don't know how much that's. I mean, he's massive.
Interesting player to evaluate, and perhaps more interesting to project and transition to the next level. He has rare measurables for the right tackle position with his height, weight, arm length profile, and that certainly suggests that he would be a strong power OT who can line up and move people. But that was not the foundation of Falele's game, even through the early part of the 2021 season. At that point, he was more of a finesse player. What stood out on tape was there was meaningful improvement in his play as the season progressed, with the power element becoming more prevalent. And I believe he is a strong right tackle prospect as he continues to grow and develop further. So, I think that's probably why he's a second round pick, because probably wasn't as. Let's see, and then we have Mafe. That's an interesting pick. Hey, can we get some? Maybe I'm just being.
Offensive players.
We get some skill position players here. What the hell's going on? Let me go take a leak and get a beer here.
No,
this is the most boring draft so far in terms of skill players. Oh my God.
It's bad.
I bet over defensive players for this round at 16.5, and I think that's.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, already 7 defensive players.
I was gonna say. Well, we've had Brees, we've had Watson, and that's it.
Actually, 6. Apparently, I can't count. It's part of my job, but I can't count.
So much for receiver heavy. We talked about that at the top of the
show.
One guy, and the teams that are coming up aren't taking receivers.
I think the Colts.
I mean, God, they got to be praying that Sky Moore falls to them. He would be perfect for them.
The Browns.
Oh my God! The Seahawks just took Kenneth Walker. They did it. Oh
my gosh! No, it's not a joke, is it? It's not a joke, is it?
They took Kenneth Walker. Wow.
Oh my gosh! They did it.
Oh my God!
We wished it didn't. Oh my gosh!
I don't even know what to make of that.
Oh, that's the most freaking two
They're
Seahawks.
They're going to run it 39 times per game, Dom.
Oh my gosh!
They should have taken Falele before that. Then, if they're
what do you do with that?
Good gosh!
Oh my gosh! Who's the top back next year? Who we going Walker over Penny? I guess. Oh my God!
Have to.
I guess Carson's dead.
Yeah, I think Edwin kind of talked about this, Tom. I think his career is over. The neck is degenerative. So
yeah. I remember Edwin talking about that even in the middle of whenever it happened, and it was you can just drop him from all your roster. He ain't playing again this season, so we were early on that. But
wow, man,
that's insane.
I can't. I mean,
hear people. What's their plan at quarterback? Then are they going after Baker or?
I was just about.
They're calling with Drew Lock. Joe's back. Joe, you. Guess what happened? Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
It actually happened.
Good God, man. They're going to run it 39 times per game.
Kenneth Walker's awesome, by the way.
Oh,
Incredible player. But, I mean, man, this is not ideal here, landing spot-wise. I mean, Rashad Penny's on a one-year deal, and he's also made of glass, but wow.
Yeah, I think that they got to use Walker kind of as that lead guy, and you think
I'd be shocked if they didn't. Drafted him here.
know, Graham. I think they're going to give him the shot, man.
I do too.
Right?
You just think to stick to Penny?
I mean, I think Penny. Yeah. I mean,
I think they know Penny's medicals, and they know how fragile he is. They're going to look to try to preserve him. I think they're probably going to give Walker the 15 carries, and then you give 8 to 10 carries to Penny. You try to get him through the entire season. Use him as that that game breaker type. I don't know. You just don't use a pick at 41 overall and place him behind your 1-year contract guy.
Well, especially with this roster. I mean, they have every need. I mean, they need corner, they needed edge help. They obviously just got it with Mafe, and they need offensive line help still. I mean, man.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one for Scott's article, because I'll be interested to see what exactly they say coming out of this. Although it's positive Pete, so he doesn't say shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, guys, for like rookie drafts now for like dynasty, good luck this year, man. I mean, I think Drake London's a lock. I feel really good about London. Burks obviously took a big step. Christian Watson too, but I mean, Brees is probably fine, but I mean, it's going to be the top 5 or 6 is kind of after London. I think is going to be just
the Vikings are on the clock.
Mismatch. Oh, Colts traded back.
What? Oh God, the Vikings.
Here we go, Dom.
First next year or something.
Here we go. The Vikings are on the clock. Okay. Oh, I got the winner of the prizes. The Miles Sanders mini helmet goes to @Kyle's Money. And the Onyx @Kyle's _money, excuse me. And the Onyx College Football card box goes to @Brandon McElwain.
Nice.
Congratulations, boys.
Congratulations, guys.
The Vikings are on the clock. All right. You think this is for a corner here, Dom?
I would imagine it's Booth.
Yeah. I'm just listening.
It could be. I wouldn't be shocked to see Nakobe Dean. That seems like the type of guy that Kwesi wants to bring into the building.
Yeah.
They don't really need a linebacker, but they need depth there. Anthony Barr is gone, obviously. They brought in, drawing a blank from the captain from the Cardinals, whatever. He's supposed to start. Whatever. But I want Pickens. I don't care. I'll say it.
Yeah, just.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Thielen is, I think, on his last legs here, unfortunately.
Yeah, but are you trading up for Pickens right now? That can't be
true.
No, because having two picks in the 50s, knowing that he's sliding.
Yeah.
So what do we think Minnesota gave up here?
Probably their first rounders for the next 3 years.
You called it. They took Andrew Booth.
Booth, good. Yeah. I'll take that all day. Yeah. I would have taken him at 32 last night. So being able to trade down at 34, where I would have been fine with him, to get him here at 42, fine with it.
Yep.
There goes Andrew.
I just want to see what Colts trade. Vikings traded their own third. Oh my God.
Did they get fleeced again?
Kinda. Yeah.
What's the deal?
Colts trade 42 and 122 for the Vikings 53, 77, 192.
Yeah, that's not bad. You still get it.
Like giving up that second third. I mean, they're still picking at 59, so fine.
Yeah.
What's 122?
Right. They didn't give up the second round pick. So.
Well, corner
5.
I wonder if they were just like, you know what? Gordon's gone. Corner's about to fall off a cliff here. Let's just go ahead and get our guy.
Yeah, I like Booth.
Well, the biggest question, I mean, he was getting like top 15, top 20 buzz. He just got hurt. Apparently, he's got medical issues. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, what
corner,
exactly is his medical issue? I saw something about a hernia or something.
I heard on Brugler and Lance Zierlein's podcast, Zierlein said he said groin, I think, if I remember correctly. So yeah,
Hernia, groin, yeah.
Well,
He's got a
groin
real
is a
shot
problem.
to start on the outside.
He had a patellar tendon tear, it looks like, as well in 2020.
Ew. Well, I mean, the Titans took Caleb Farley first round last year, and he had a litany of injuries. So, I mean, to get a really good corner with injury issues in the middle of the second round as opposed to the back half of the first is not bad. I can't believe
pick at 59. I forgive Kwesi for guessing.
He had Osgood Slaughter's. He had the Osgood Slaughter's disease. That's the knee. Yes, so it looks like a bunch of little things. The issue here: groin, patellar, and Osgood Slaughter's.
So, Colts got 53 and 6.
Yeah, they got that. All right, now we have who's on the board.
I thought the Colts for sure would have been like Sky Moore right here. Give me all day, but
now, Tom, I'm thinking they're like, man, we've seen these receivers fall. Let's see, Giants.
Oh, here we go.
Play.
Giants just took Wan'Dale Robinson.
Wow.
Well,
Kadarius.
Bye, Kadarius.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Kadarius is on the shit list already.
Like, holy crap.
What a shitbird.
Wow. I don't think Kadarius. I think Slayton's the one that's gone.
He already hates him.
This is the ending of the age of Kadarius.
How sick of it is John going to be? Kadarius is his boy.
Oh, I know. He was pumping.
I mean, and the funniest part is like Wan'Dale Robinson is legitimately like not that they're built the same, but he's the same kind of like, you got to manufacture touches for him.
He's Kadarius light. He's not even. He's not even. He's the light version of Kadarius. Oh my God, he must be a complete basket case.
Jeez,
Wan'Dale Robinson.
By the way, guys, the Lions are sitting here at 46, and they're just watching Malik Willis and Ritter fall. Like, what if they just sit there at 46 and end up getting Ritter?
I don't want to see it. Actually, I'd rather see that than them pick top 3.
As a Steelers fan watching this all unfold, like, oh Christ, we could have waited to the damn second round to get a quarterback here.
Yeah. Tom, that's looking really bad right now.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
I kind of thought the Steelers were going Linderbaum last night, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they had their hearts set on a quarterback.
Yeah, they clearly did.
I think they were going one or the other there.
Let's see.
Wan'Dale. What the hell?
Holy crap. Wan'Dale over George Pickens, over Sky Moore. By the way, on Andrew Booth, Rap Sheet just said he had core muscle surgery, so it was again. He had core muscle surgery again. So
he had a second one.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
The Vikings beat writer just said quad strain and double hernia surgery. Redraft process. So
our buddy Weibel just had hernia surgery.
Oh.
Not the double hernia. Though.
He had to wear the
double. I like doubles, but not double hernia.
No, but he had to wear the junk jockey for a while before his surgery. But apparently this dope picking for the Vikings, they had to literally run out there and tell him to stop talking and make the pick.
Yeah, I'm seeing this guy's a moron. What on earth is this guy doing?
Yeah. This is, by the way, I mean, the only way to watch draft coverage at this point is on mute. And we just have another stream like ours queued up. It was pulling teeth between both of them last night. Oh, man.
Yeah, I can honestly say I really wasn't paying attention to much of the broadcast at all last night.
Yeah, I had our stream going and on my iPad and was watching some basketball too.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you much of what happened during the actual draft that was unfolding on the television coverage.
Yeah. Well, damn. I cannot believe the Seahawks took Ken Walker, man. Wow.
How about the Giants taking Montel Robinson?
I'm just deleting Darius Slayton. I don't think they're getting rid of Tony. I don't.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know who traded for him. He's got all these red flags.
By the way,
unless they just give him up for nothing. I mean, that's they're not getting anything of. They're not getting anything of worth for him.
Yeah, Wan'Dale Robinson. I think Cosell had an interesting comp for him.
Damn.
I didn't know.
He's one of the he's playmaking receiver, brings tremendous versatility. It would not surprise me if, depending on team scheme, he develops into a volume target. Cosell really liked Wan'Dale Robinson.
His production was incredible at Kentucky. Yeah. He's a guy who can catch a ton of balls.
Mr. Randall Cobb, old Kentucky smaller receiver. As I'm watching the highlights here, I'm getting some Randall Cobb flashbacks.
Yeah.
Wan'Dale.
You are right, though. This is how I envisioned them using Kadarius, and they just selected him here at 43.
Yeah. He was a shallow depth of target.
They're showing his youth highlights.
I mean, absolute guarantee, by the way, that Brian Dable sees Isaiah McKenzie.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Good point there.
Good comp, yeah.
Over under 1.5 rush TDs for Wan'Dale this year.
I'm sure he probably has experience in the return game and stuff too.
Yeah, smash that over, Dom.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. You know Saquon Barkley's not scoring touchdowns.
No.
Poor Saquon.
Damn.
It's clearly Matt Breida as their goal line back with Wan'Dale coming on the end rounds.
Yeah, they'll run the wing tee. They'll have Barkley at quarterback, Matt Breida at fullback, and they'll have a Wan'Dale motion.
So many gadget players, just speed.
Cleveland's on the clock.
Oh.
They're a threat to take a receiver, I think, here.
Wait a minute. The Browns have traded the pick.
Ooh.
Too many trades. Can we just stick in one spot, guys? There's so many damn trades.
Early yesterday, I was like, there are going to be no trades happening. And then ever since,
I know, that's why I had the same thought. I'm like, wow,
it's keep up.
It's been pretty tame here.
What did we have in the first round? 9 trades? First round trades?
Yeah, there was nothing inside the top 10, right?
None inside the top 10.
And then it was all hell broke loose.
Yeah, Saints, Lions traded. Eagles
9 trades and 22 picks.
Browns trade 44 for 68, 108, 124.
Who?
Odd.
Wow.
Mechie.
That's a nice trade back for the Browns there.
Yeah.
Who traded up?
Texans.
They got
Texans.
Mechie.
Houston.
Oh, they got Mechie. Interesting.
Oh. All right.
The Pickens fall is real.
Yeah, Pickens. There's something up with Pickens, man. I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of smoke on that this past week.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, Mechie's a good football player. Like, I mean,
Yeah, that's a good one in terms of landing spot.
Well,
We'll
they
see
just
if Brandon Cooks gets moved at all.
they just extended him.
yeah, Cooks is
Cooks, I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple, maybe a week or two ago, Graham.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they Cooks loves it in Houston for what it's worth, but dude, the Texans just need guys that can play week 1, and as long as Mechie's ACL checks out fine, like when he's healthy, he's going to be a day 1 starter. Like there's not much transition to do.
Worth noting that Cosell comped Mechie to Robert Woods. Of course, Robert Woods played with Brandon Cooks in Los Angeles.
Cosell say he's a good blocker.
Let's see on Mechie. Nothing about his blocking.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because Woods is an amazing blocker.
Yeah, I think Cosell focuses mostly on targets for receivers.
Yeah.
Which is
Makes sense.
Damn, that's a great trade for Cleveland, though. I mean, this was obviously their first pick.
Yeah, they needed some picks.
And 24. That's nice.
And 68 right at the top of the third. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
John Mechie.
Houston jumping ahead here, though. I mean, I'm looking at something. I guess maybe Chicago.
I think Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean, Baltimore all of a sudden is kind of thin at receiver, guys.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Joe, to that point, I kind of think it's a boost for Dobbins, man. Like, if you're gonna just go back, because they had to throw the ball so much more than they wanted to last year when Lamar was healthy. I think they're gonna go back and just freaking rock. I mean, especially with Linderbaum, you get a good interior offensive lineman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, man, if he's healthy, he's gonna get targets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to throw. They're gonna have to throw a ton. Davis Mills was fine last year, by the way. Brandon Cooks had some good games.
Yeah.
If the Lions get Malik at 46,
I think they're gonna do it, dude. They
I
don't
do
have
too.
to.
Why would you not?
Yeah. Screw it.
And like honestly, they've already made some good picks, so it's not like you gotta.
Yeah.
Right.
And if they took Malik yesterday at 2, sure, it would have been shocking, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have doubted it.
Yeah. Now
He
you
gets
get
past 46. Like, holy crap.
Washington right after could take him. Malik with.
Oh my God! Let's have a meltdown. Oh my Lanta!
I would love to see it.
Oh God, dude.
All right, I'm gonna step out quick.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Let's see here. John Mechie.
One. What about 1, 2,
Hey,
2, 3.
settle down out there.
Oh, Seymour barking.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Ryan Grigson is
What about
talking
he?
about. Oh my God, he's in the Vikings front office.
Grigson?
He's the one answering questions about Andrew Booth. Oh Jesus, it's dark in here. There we go.
That just got
Little light there.
Who? Let's see here. Okay. So the Ravens are sitting here. I mean, Nakobe Dean is just in their laps.
Yeah, they sometimes they just draft really good players, but
yeah.
Also sometimes
yeah,
not necessarily a need for them since they have Patrick Queen already.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of was like a comp for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean they're like you just said. I mean they're definitely the type of team that just goes BPA if they have like a clear cut value.
Could the Lions take Willis here? I don't know.
I mean, absolutely. Absolutely.
The thing with that is it completely rules out the idea of finishing as a bottom 5 team next year and getting Stroud or Young. Which I don't know what.
Yeah, I
don't think so, man. I mean, look, the Cardinals drafted.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, we've seen, Rosen.
Yeah.
Yep. The Cardinals. I mean, second rounder. They're not tied to them. They got all these picks anyway.
Who'd Baltimore take? I missed it.
I haven't seen it either.
They are taking David Ajabo.
Oh, nice.
Sense.
And see that there you go. I mean, that's the Ravens pick right there. BPA. Ajabo was a top 20 pick before he popped the Achilles.
Yeah.
Nice pick.
Oh my God! If the Eagles could get Jaquan Brisker, I might pop one.
What pick is that? They're right before the Steelers, aren't they? Sons of bitches.
Did they just show the Ravens' entire board on there?
I was not.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Lions. Let's see. Oh my God! What if the Durs take them? Oh God!
Oh man.
The Durs. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Brolley making a fashion statement. It says,
Oh, really?
It's that
I'm just getting a little intoxicated and watching the draft, and
Yeah.
I'll put the hat on backwards.
How about that? This is the dawning of the age of Kandarians.
That's right, Ben. Representing St. Francis football. Not going to have anybody drafted this year or any year, but
Yes.
Nakobe Dean, I could also see for the Lions. When they held the 32nd overall pick, I saw a lot of mock drafts having Nakobe Dean. I think that makes sense.
Yep.
Loading up the D.
Yep. I think so too. There's a quote from Aiden Hutchinson today. I think John Daybell tweeted out. Yeah. He said, Aiden Hutchinson said, "I'm willing to die." I swear.
But like, I feel like
the better Dan Campbell player.
Dan Campbell literally kills him. Oh yeah, yeah.
he was willing to die. He's a lion.
When Dan Campbell heard that, it was like the Randy Marsh jizz scene from South Park. Immediately, just full explosion.
Picks in.
It's not Nakobe Dean, which you would have thought he would have been like
Wow.
a Dan Campbell guy too.
Oh, did they take Pascal the edge?
Pascal, yeah.
Yeah.
The Durs are on the clock.
Man, this
Steelers could have gotten their quarterback at 52nd overall. This is
dude,
what the hell's up with like Howell and Willis and
these guys stink.
They suck, apparently. They could have gotten them all at 52. Oh my God.
Look, I wasted $100 on betting Malik Willis for number 2 overall and whatever. But I mean, I think everybody knew, even in March, this class was horrible. I mean,
I parlayed my John Rahm outright to get it to 10-1 for Malik's under 13.5. So that was dead.
no. How did
You're going to get the wrong side too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rom's killing everybody.
is Rom closed at like plus 350? I don't think I've ever seen that in the last like couple years.
No, that doesn't happen.
the Lions just drafted 2 edge rushers.
Well, they've had 0 pass rush for years. I wonder how Brett feels about it. He was tweeting about how he wanted Malik Willis a couple minutes ago.
Oh, he just says
He's beside himself, he said.
He's beside himself.
Yeah. Man. Well, what do they at this point? Malik Willis might fall into the 3rd. I mean,
I can't keep track of where everybody's picking right now either.
that's what I was just looking at. So we got Washington, which is definitely live. Then Chicago, nope. New Orleans, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we go
Chiefs. Good. Oh boy.
Chiefs, Eagles. Sorry, Tom. They're Steelers. Colts, nope. Patriots, nope. Cardinals, nope. Cowboys, Bills, Falcons, maybe.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I could see the Saints.
I could get the Saints
that's true.
Falcons for sure. Man, all these.
I don't see Washington taking a quarterback after they just gave up picks for Wentz. And
No,
quite a few picks.
especially knowing what happened to Wentz after the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, he would just pray that
The Durs have taken Fedarian Mathis, the defensive tackle out of Alabama.
Over Travis Jones.
Wow. Well, you take those big school guys.
Yep.
Oops, excuse me. Oh, that
I mean,
was terrible. Why the
When's the
hell-
last time UConn's had a guy go in the first like 2 rounds? I can't even remember.
Byron Jones.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh,
that's what I
Byron
was gonna
Jones.
say.
Dan Orlovsky.
Safety Dan. I love that name. Yeah, Fedarian Mathis is like, just their big standard, beef eater defensive tackle.
Beefy.
The Bears are back on the clock. Will they help Justin Fields?
They better.
Let's see here. Byron Jones.
Oh, I'm looking. Yeah, they had Matt Pert in the 3rd round the other couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yep, Byron Jones.
Yep. Donald Brown.
It's
Too.
pretty thin.
Damn it, Donald.
Donald.
Damn it, Donald.
Damn it,
Damn it, Donald.
Yeah,
That's it, though.
That was the second to last first round pick they've had.
Yep.
Whew.
Vernon Adams is still out there.
Vernon.
Oh, God. Man. That sucks for Willis and Corral. Corral might be there tomorrow. Corral's going to be chilling in the room tomorrow. Poor guy. Damn. Oh, wait. Chicago traded up. I just still saw that.
Well, I think did they trade up or did they have that pick?
No, I think they're just on the clock. Commanders are in.
Yeah, they got this pick from Khalil Mack.
That's right. Yep. That's
Khalil
right.
Mack. Yeah, the Durs are taking Fedarian Mathis.
All right.
The Durs.
Man, Pickens? I don't know. I mean, there's obviously something up. But I mean, talent-wise,
what a perfect fit he would be for the Bears.
yeah.
I know.
That big-bodied receiver across.
Yeah, and just like, all right, he's a shit bird. Maybe he's a shit bird, but maybe he's not.
Yeah, but you're gonna suck anyway. Like, so what?
Yeah.
Like, you got to get some weapons for him.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, if they took Sky Moore, I'm not going to complain.
no.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of like not identical to Darnell Mooney, but they definitely need a bigger body.
They wouldn't pair well together, I don't think. I wouldn't love it at least. At least it's an option for Fields, but
Yeah.
definitely go a different route.
The Eagles don't take linebackers early, but man, could you imagine if they were able to get Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis, who are the 2 best players on the best defense in the country?
Unbelievable.
Like,
So they don't pick
selfishly, I want Jaquan Brisker, and I know they, but we'll see. I thought the Durs were going to take Brisker because they were.
I know because we were
linked
thinking they were going to
Kyle
go
Hamilton.
safety. Yep.
Raymond has to be falling because of his age, doesn't he?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Because his pre-draft process, he couldn't have done much more.
Yeah. Well, the difference is, I mean, Jordan Mailata is a similar type, but he was like, what was he, 20 when he got drafted, Joe? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mailata? Yeah, I mean, Mailata, I think now is still younger than Bernard Ryman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah.
I
I mean,
Bernard
he's the last tackle left.
Ryman is. Oh no, this
Different
Bernard Riemann is a German mathematician. That's not.
You never know.
Oh, Raymond.
Uh,
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Raymond, September 23rd, 97. So he'll turn 25 during the first month of the season.
Yeah.
Gordon Mailata just turned 25, so they're virtually the same age.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see here. Dan Duggan from The Athletic for the Giants said, to the obvious question about Kadarius Toney's future, Schoen said there's no impact. And he said, we're not shopping Kadarius Toney. So we'll see.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, I think they're just walking back the whole, like, we want to trade Toney banter from last week.
Yeah.
Just try to save some of that trade value. this point.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, yeah, him and Wandale are good players.
Yeah.
What do we got? Who's up? We have the
Bears. The Bears.
Oh, we need time to.
The Giants.
Oh yeah, they're taking the full allotment here.
Oh, Giants still haven't really showing up.
There was Giants Malik Willis buzz before the second round.
Yeah, apparently the Giants paid no mind. Apparently paid no mind to drafting a quarterback in the second round. With the Giants.
So of the guys left, it's going to be interesting to see.
Where's Brisker?
There
Brisker.
goes Brisker.
Damn. That's a great start for the Bears, though, man. They had to get some defensive players. I mean, they've named 3 guys on their defense right now. I mean, it's tough. I mean,
Crickets.
They had talent. Yeah. I mean, they got Robert Quinn
Their
still.
whole
And
roster is atrocious right now.
yeah, it's really bad. It is really bad.
The books opened them at 7.5 wins. They got pounded.
Ooh, really?
No, I mean it was up for like a day. It got pounded down to 6.5 like immediately. But that's
Holy
what
shit.
they initially put it at. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, they're right. I mean, they're slightly ahead of the Texans, Falcons. Their roster's awful right now.
Yeah.
Missing out on Brisker stinks. But
These quarterbacks are. I would love to see who
Yeah.
falls the furthest because.
can we get some skill position players here? I mean, we got Wandale and Mechie.
That's it.
And I guess there's been 5.
Oh, wait. Joe, that McBride overcashed. That's nice.
Oh, nice. Well done. Good bet, Graham. All right. Woo!
I am now 11-3 on positional over-unders. Pretty damn good.
Yeah. Whew. I would take that.
Pretty. Yeah. What gets me about betting on the draft is like I'm not a scout. Like I watch all the running backs, but I don't watch anything. I mean, I'll watch the receivers just to get a feel for them. But literally just betting on the draft, like if you just follow the news and follow some sharp mock drafters, and read through Greg Cosell's stuff, read Wes's stuff, it's kind of like it's free money. I mean, literally free money.
Don't listen to the noise too much. You have to have a filter on what's coming in and out.
Yeah. Like, well, that's the thing is there's some signal to some of that, like the pick and stuff, like reading in multiple articles that there's some off-field concerns. Like, okay, I'll put some stock in
this
that.
is adding up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quentin, I got Flying Fish Crisp. That is what I'm drinking.
Yeah, let's see.
Switching it up here. Too many Yinglings.
Here's what if I'm the Eagles, here's what I do. I don't draft a bad player. I do draft a good player, or I trade out of the pick. That's what I would do. And for the love of God, do not take an effing quarterback.
Yeah.
Well,
No way. They're good at quarterback. No way.
they're not good
The
at quarterback.
Saints have to be thinking hard here about Malik Willis.
Yeah. I mean, just shoot for the upside. I mean, Winston will be a fine starter, but Malik's ceiling is.
Yeah, you still use Winston
really
for a year.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I get that the Bears need a defense and their depth chart is really bad, but I mean, to have 2 picks and kind of a sweet spot for some of these receivers and not getting one of them, that's, man.
I don't know what they're playing.
I'm surprised Scott Moore's fallen like this. I thought he had a little bit. I guess the NFL scouts just didn't view him quite the way.
I thought he had a real chance of slipping into the back of the first. At least.
I was joking at the beginning of the stream, but maybe the Steelers are going to get him. I mean,
yeah. Well,
Tomlin's been up close, and he's seen him, forever. So, holy crap.
I mean, the Chiefs have to be a stop dead spot for one of these guys, right? Between Sky and Pickens.
Well, I mean, they consider off-field issues a positive. I wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, Joe, at least they understand positional value, okay? They got positional value there. Yeah.
I wonder if Pickett would have still been here for the Steelers.
Pickens. I mean, that was. I don't think Pickens was a lot of the talk.
I don't either, but
yeah. I don't think Pickett, based on everything that I was like hearing, Pickett was like by far the most ready to start, and that we saw that, draft capital.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, Pickens was, he was mocked quite a bit to the Chiefs.
Okay. Oh, we got 15 minutes here because Kukanis has been producing. The guy's the Rick Rubin of live streams. He's been producing like crazy.
Yeah, let's get through the Steelers pick, and then we can sign off for the night here.
Cosell just flat out texted me to tell me he loves Brisker on the Bears.
I love Brisker anywhere. Damn it!
Oh! I would rather the Eagles draft punt god here than draft a quarterback.
Punt god? Oh, is that the San Diego State?
No. Who averages like 938 yards of punt.
Yeah, he had the 85-yard punt, right? Yeah.
What?
By the way, guys.
Big deal.
By the way, guys.
My buddy in college, in high school, you bet him temp, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
He had a negative yard punt. So, I mean, negative yard punt.
Was it just
sideways?
Super windy?
Sideways. Yeah, it was a little windy, but he kicked it right off the side of his foot. So, I mean, 85 yards, -1. I mean,
close.
He did win the NAAC Punter of the Week award at one point from junior out of college. So he went on to bigger and better things at some point.
Wow.
Wait a minute, Brolley, you're forgetting the good story.
Well, he got banned from.
Yeah. So tell the story, Tom.
Well, we went to go watch
the Saints drafted cornerback Alante Taylor.
Yep.
No Malik Willis there.
God, dude, Malik Willis, man. I mean, God.
This is unreal.
Yeah.
These quarterbacks are sliding.
Tell you what, betting their overs has been a freaking ATM.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did have the Sam Howell over 42.5. Got that one. That wasn't even a sweat.
I was just cruise through.
Centennial Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, what did I said MAAC. I don't even remember the conference. I love Waddle still watching this live stream.
Ben's wants us gone in 15 minutes because poor Kai produced everything.
Yeah.
Including tomorrow.
I don't know if Ben's still awake.
Well, I think that's probably part of the problem.
Yeah. By the way, guys, Wes, Scott, and I think Jake will be on for.
Oh, Tribby's pissed. This is taken away from his USFL time.
Oh no. He had a really
his guy hasn't been drafted yet.
Who's on the clock now?
No Ritter off the board yet.
This is the Chiefs.
Oh, they have to take a receiver, right?
Yeah, this has got to be stop dead for one of these guys. Either Sky or Pickens here.
God, it feels like a Pickens place. It does. Like you said, Joe, the off the field.
Yeah.
They shoot him up the board.
Yeah, it's just like free. What? This guy's a shithead? Well, move him up.
Fits our system.
They got rid of Tyreek Hill. They need to increase the shitbird.
Yeah, not enough shitbirds on the team anymore.
Josh
By the way,
Gordon,
I don't actually
Juju,
know
and
what
Pickens.
I don't actually know what the issue with George Pickens is. Like maybe he's just like immature or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No one, everything I was reading, no one was like specific with anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
there was something he got suspended for fighting a teammate for, like a half or something. So like he must.
He got into a fight in the game too. He started fighting. What game was it? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was somebody on the sidelines or something.
Yeah, I mean Justin Fields. Guys, it's getting hard for me to like endorse Fields, and I know he'll run around, but I mean this is bad. This is bad.
By the way, Byron Pringle just got arrested a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know.
They have to take Pickens then, don't they?
Byron Pringle's.
I think Pringles was a
Patriots traded up.
The Patriots traded up with the Chiefs.
Wow.
So the Patriots are jumping the
Patriots
Eagles.
traded up. Oh, I'm stunned here. What?
Might they take N'Kobe? Did they jump the Eagles for N'Kobe Dean?
That would be
That would make sense. But
they could have got Cole Strange.
Maybe there's another Cole Strange out there. There's a UT Chattanooga teammate is out there. You got to get him.
And that would have been kind of shocking.
Oh, there's Patricia with the pencil in his mouth. God, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
I wish the Lions kept him. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, say what you want about Dan Campbell. That team competed their fucking asses off last year. Like they sucked, but they competed.
I love betting on them last year. They were good.
That was at their first win. That was Lion fans walking down the street just doing the skull. I was like, get me home. 3-hour drive back. It was horrible.
Ooh. What's the experience like at Ford?
Not good. I mean, it was. The fans are actually not the greatest. It's gotten a little better. Depends on where you sit. Just about everywhere, because I've seen bad Vikings fans. But when it was newer, it was nice. Now it's just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. The Patriots trade up 4 spots and give up a 5th to do so, and they take Tyquan Thornton.
Wow.
Cosell loves him.
Wow.
I'm not going to post all of these because, Greg did this guide, so we should be compensated for it. But Tyquan Thornton, Cosell loved him. They got past the Eagles to draft Thornton, which is interesting because I don't think the Eagles were going to draft a receiver.
Why give a 5th?
Maybe they wanted to get past.
It was the Packers. Packers have been linked to him the entire time here.
Pittsburgh picked 52. Indy picked 53. So, absolutely.
I get the Packers.
Gordon is one of the more intriguing wide receiver prospects in the 2022 draft with his length and speed profile and a rail-thin thing. He may be the most vertically explosive receiver in the class.
Yep.
And his track speed constantly showed up on tape.
Yep. They desperately needed juice. I was actually trying to find Tyquan Thornton under because I thought he might slip into the back half of the second round here, but not this early. Holy crap.
The Eagles are on the clock.
So
Aguilar
isn't giving him the juice there, Graham.
Hey, he had that one good year in Vegas, man. He looked pretty good that year in Vegas.
For 1 year, got a paycheck out of it.
If the Eagles take a quarterback here, I am ending the stream immediately. I know, Ben, you want to be gone in 5 minutes anyway, but
Ben might join in to rant.
Yeah.
They literally just had a day where Howie Roseman is being universally praised by everyone in Philadelphia. So, I mean, you know what? The Eagles don't take linebackers, but you know what? N'Kobe Dean's a really good player.
He is.
Yeah, yep. I mean, Christian Harris is a really good player.
Pretty small, though.
Chad Muma's a really good player.
What do we think the fall is for N'Kobe? Just
size, maybe.
It's got to be all size related. I mean,
Cosell compared him to Nick Bolton, who I believe was a second-round pick of the Chiefs last year.
Yeah, Chiefs took him late second round there.
58. So
Thornton, what the hell? I'm trying to like keep track of all the moves here for the market report. Does that Thornton move do anything for anybody?
I don't
Because
really.
all their receivers are kind of jabronis anyway.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give Mac Jones a slight up. I don't know.
What a downgrade N'Keal Harry there, Tom.
Well,
Yeah. Officially dead? He's deceased?
I don't know. It's pretty good. This is not bad. I mean, you play Thornton on the outside, you get Parker as the big body, Jacoby's fine in the slot. It's definitely better than last year.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good mix of weapons.
It was such a weird hodgepodge. Like, I don't understand what they did in free agency at all last year. Signing Aguilar. I mean, they were kind of the Balkings last year with those contracts they gave Aguilar and Bourne right off the bat.
That was all bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know what the knock on Dean is. I was pretty confident he'd go in the first 5 picks today.
It's got to be all size.
Well, the Eagles took the Nebraska offensive lineman.
Whoa.
The Eagles do that shit, man.
Yep.
There's their
Cam Jurgens.
They did it last year with Dickerson too.
Yeah.
Sheet.
All right.
Well, they didn't draft a quarterback.
Yeah, hey, that's what you asked for.
Dude, I think I gotta say, man, I think they're all in on Hurts. Maybe not all in's probably not the right way to put it, but
For time being.
No. For this year.
yeah. I mean, they're like, let's see how far we can take this with him. The thing that concerns me most is Cosell. Like, Cosell is always very measured, but his, I don't know, very straightforward negativity about Hurts at the end of their playoff run was kind of eye-opening.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You get him all these weapons, another offensive lineman, help protect him. Going to continue to run the ball. Tom, what do we think of the Steelers?
Let's let the Steelers pick here, and then we'll call it a night. How's that sound?
Yep.
I could see receiver here. I could see. I didn't think Sky Moore would be there, but they might actually do it.
Well,
what if we see a 2012 Washington Redskins and they go Malik and Kenny Pickett? Just let them fight it out.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Pickett was clumped to Kirk Cousins quite a bit, so like the reverse here, we'll go with Pickett and Willis. Unbelievable. This draft, the way it's unfolded, is just a nightmare for the Steelers. Like, to see all these quarterbacks falling.
I know.
And you waste the 20th overall pick on, not waste, but, Pickett would have been gone by the time they picked at 52nd. But
yeah,
I think
Tom,
he would have been
Pickett.
What's that?
Who else was taking Pickett? He wasn't going in the back half of that first round the way it played out.
No, yeah, with the Titans. The Titans were kind of like the team that was linked to them, but they traded up in front of them. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Steelers took Pickens.
They did?
Oh, my God. I love that.
Like I said, they've got the wide receiver algorithm, and they also love their defense.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
I need an instant reaction.
Oh, he's going to learn from the best Claypool here. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. I mean, that's a great crew to throw to, though. But holy shit. I mean, maybe the Steelers weren't too worried about Pickens' issues there. Holy moly. I did not expect.
Oh, my God, Tom.
I did not expect them to go Pickens.
Damn.
No.
I love it, though. That's a nice combo at receiver. You got Freiermuth at tight end. That's a Najee at running back. I mean, they got a nice set of skill guys. But
very, very
if the quarterback is the right guy.
Well, the big thing again, Tom, with them is going to be their offensive line. Does that, does it hold up? But I mean, their weapons are freaking great.
Yeah. Wow.
I love that.
I love it.
I mean, he's the best player on the board. I mean, unless you say Nakobe Dean there, but that's going for the value.
Yeah, the Colts traded back again, not again, but they traded back the top of round 2, and they're just sitting here and maybe get Sky Moore.
Yeah, we thought they would go there at 42. So
I like that. I like that fit.
Yeah.
Oh baby,
Man.
You know what,
Pickens-
like the Eagles, the Eagles are a team that at some point they deserve the benefit of the doubt on offensive line picks, don't they?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Patriots. Like they took Cole Strange. Now I'm convinced Cole Strange is going to be a 10-year starter and make a couple All-Pro teams. Like,
we got to bring the Steagles back. You guys draft the offensive linemen. We'll draft.
And then we'll let you draft the wide receivers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Steagles.
Well, all right. Well, George Pickens. Yeah, I mean, look,
Well, I mean, he's guaranteed to be a star now. I mean, he got drafted by the Steelers, so.
Man, ranking this receiver class is going to be impossible for rookies. You got Drake London.
It was going to be hard no matter what, and then the way it's unfolded, holy crap.
Yep. Pickett to Pickens. Pickett.
Pickens. Wow. That's another mouthful.
It's like Darnold to Arnold last year.
apparently Jason Kelsey helped the Eagles evaluate Cam Jurgens.
Oh,
He's literally saying, hey, this is the guy to replace me.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I'd say he has an eye for talent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap up to let Ben get some rest.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. The Colts just took Alec Pierce.
Yes.
Also, I
really
like that.
good traits guy. Really good traits guy.
Now we're getting that receiver run.
Yep. I had Colts to take a receiver, I think, plus 300. Nice. Nice little way.
I got a great tweet. So I said the Steelers draft a ton of good receivers and they all end up going nuts. And then somebody responded to me, this one is already nuts. So good luck.
Get the process out of the way. That's what they're doing.
Starting our
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna sign off with that, guys. All right. Hey, subscribe to the Cosell Pro Guide. I'm gonna tweet out some random ones, but the guy deserves to be compensated for his work. So, oh man. All right. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
All right, see you guys.
You guys.